Learning to be grateful, the most effective method to appreciate what is good in your life, to be happier and more satisfied in your relationships, with the gift of gratitude. Written by Jim Colajuta. Read for you by Jessica Andrews. Chapter 1. A brief introduction to emotions. Consider the following scenario. Your computer unexpectedly shuts down, and you have a 2-hour deadline to meet. You attempt to resolve the issue, but the computer appears entirely unresponsive. A coworker who had just observed you were having problems offers to help you with the computer and see if she can solve it. There is, however, no method to solve the situation. She graciously invites you to use her computer to complete your task. When you're finished, tell her how appreciative you are for everything she's done for you. She came to your rescue. Would you still be grateful to someone who charged you a price for using the computer after 2 hours? This is the book's beginning point. If a relationship's perspective influences the emotional consequence of thankfulness. Appreciation is an emotion elicited by positive circumstances. However, not all positive conditions elicit gratitude. So, what is it that makes us grateful? Emotions have always been a fascinating and occasionally contentious issue. Despite the disagreements, academics agree on some domains that define the term. Consider the fact that situational assessments are followed by emotions. Consider someone lending you a computer and then charging you for it. You benefited because you were able to work and make your deadline. So why are you not grateful to the person? What one should feel is dictated by how one interprets things. And this can happen unexpectedly. But how does this happen? As a result, it's critical to first comprehend how emotion is defined as a notion. The fascination in why people feel the way they do and how that happens dates back thousands of years. Emotions, according to philosophers, are uncontrollable and impulsive states that pose a danger to reason. Many improvements have been made in understanding emotion, but defining emotion appears to be a difficult undertaking. At least 92 definitions of emotion as a concept have been developed over the last century. However, everyone agrees that emotion has different components and that each emotion is distinct. As a result, an emotion consists of brain circuits, responsive systems, and a feeling state process that drives and organizes thought and action. Emotion can also provide information to the person experiencing it, such as antecedent cognitive appraisals, and ongoing cognition, such as interpretation of its feeling state, expressions, or social communicative signals. It can motivate approach or avoidance behavior, exercise control regulation of responses, and be social or relational in nature. It's just as vital to know what an emotion is for as it is to know what an emotion is for. Appraising a risky scenario may result in the activation of the fear emotion. Fear prepares the body to flee the danger, either by running or hiding. Emotions cause a shift in action readiness, as illustrated in this example. Part of the emotional reaction can be the preparation of approach or avoidance behavior, as well as a loss of interest. As a result, it appears that one of the functions of emotions is to prepare people for action. What is an emotion for? The evolutionary theory of emotion seems to be a plausible explanation for what an emotion is for. Variation, inheritance, and natural selection contribute to shifts in the prevalence of features in a population during evolution. Those features, in particular, are selected and grow more common as the owner's fitness improves. Fitter animals have a better chance of surviving and producing healthier progeny. Emotions must have boost.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?